Hello, friends. Morning blankie time for me. I guess we'll wait a second. We're late. I'm sorry that we're late. I almost went live on my YouTube channel, which doesn't have videos. I just use it for work stuff. So sorry about that. I'm going to go share this on Facebook. We don't like being late, but here we are. And we aren't even here yet. It's just me. It's been a busy work day. We've had guests for a little over a week, and they just left yesterday. So, and then we had a really fun Valentine's, which I will talk to you guys about. But yeah, so now I'm trying to catch up on some work stuff because the season is starting, which means the Disc Golf Pro Tour is kicking off, which means we got to get our commercials submitted. And if you guys didn't know, we actually trade whale sacks for ad space with the Disc Golf Pro Tour, which is so cool. They've been super awesome with us. And we need sales. It's been a rough 3 months. And yeah, it's just, we're trying to get into the swing of things. Tracy.
Hello.
12 whole months as a YouTube sub.
That's
Thank
pretty
you so
sweet.
much. So cool. Okay, so if you were wondering why I said morning coffee with Mega Man and Tina Oakley, this is why. It's really funny. I like it a lot. Oh wow, we're dorky.
Yeah, Zach Benson had this, and we had to make it happen.
He turned into Mega Man. It's really not that bad.
I know.
Right, Eric?
One more disc golf. I'm gonna go save another planet, I guess.
Yeah, he's gonna go save the planet
But
instead of play disc golf, which is unfortunate. But you know what? It's okay. Oh, Warm Pancakes just got his upper part shipped.
Let's go!
That's fantastic.
Heck yeah.
Oh, there's Bobby. Mega Man, eh? Yes. Okay, so we didn't do morning coffee last week because we were kind of dealing with Eric turning into Mega Man. If you guys didn't know, he hurt his hand last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure most of you know. He made a post on the Facebooks. So
And Instagram, and it didn't. A lot of people didn't really see it, but I guess it's
yeah,
fine.
that was interesting.
But it's fine because at the same time,
there's other
it's-
stuff going on right now.
yeah, and I know that my situation is unfortunate, but what I'm getting out of this is health over anything else, and it's allowing me to really kick up disc golf strong, really kick up. I'm going to be going to therapy, so to get my mental space right, because I feel like that's some part that I didn't really tackle that after last year's kind of weirdness. So
It's been a while, but Eric kind of had more of a mental struggle year last year.
Mhm.
First panic attack ever.
mm-hmm.
And so it's easy to kind of get caught up in the off season, and we've had friends over pretty much every week and trying to get the house figured out and bathroom remodel, like just all of the life stuff kind of got in the way. So therapy.
Yep, it's gonna be great. Oh
A little
no,
bit of extra time, and we don't have guests coming because they're all on tour.
oh no, disc golf. I think I saw something like the 26th of February. Somebody might have leaked it, maybe on the Discord or something like that, or it was on Facebook. So dynasties will be coming soon. Time to get in the right thought space. Yes. Following this video, maybe we can go set it up to Premiere.
Is it not set up to Premiere?
I don't know, but we could have it set up to Premiere at
Logan, you here?
10:30.
Dan, you here? Are any of our
10:30
editors
Central.
here? I'll do it. You can keep
24th, not 26th. I knew it was a 20-somethings. But we are going to have the first installment of the Is That Good series.
And what is that, Eric?
So the Is That Good series is a series that I started, and the the first 3 episodes are with Discraft people, but the plan is to not just only be with Discraft players, but it's a disc review with the person whose signature series disc we're throwing. So the first one is with Paige Pierce, and we're throwing the Fierce.
Is this the ready one?
Yes.
That's beautiful.
So it's going to be super fun. Paige reviews the disc. I review the disc. Paige tells me how to throw the disc, and the Ulibarri one is also super good with the Captain's Raptor. And then we did the Missy Cannon Thrasher. So those are the first 3 episodes. So you guys know about it. I have already had talks to do stuff with Thomas Gilbert. I've had talks to do stuff
10:30
with Eagle McMahon. 10:30, yeah, because that'll be 50 minutes from now. Thomas Gilbert, Chandler Fry, Calvin Heimberg, Eagle McMahon, Drew Gibson, you name it. Every person I can work with is
Hi, Chloe.
Every person I can work with is who has a signature series disc. I plan on working with them. And the best part about this is signature series disc will change over the years, so the series will be able to continue. Also, if a run comes out differently and somebody really wants to talk about it, we will do an updated.
Yeah.
Is that good? Is that gooder?
Don't dumb yourself down that far, Eric.
No, it'll be great. So I am very, very, very excited. So if there is somebody's tour series disc or signature series disc that you really want me to get a video in with, please let me know on Discord or somewhere, and I will do my best. Jacob Joran, the Is That Good Dynasty, I could do it where I'm talking with myself. That would be pretty funny.
That would be funny.
Lots of editing for Logan and Buddha.
You just have to record. You'd have to write all of the lines out, and you'd have to bring an outfit change, and then you'd have to respond to yourself. Yeah. So you do the one set of lines.
Yeah.
And then you do the other set of lines replying to yourself. As long as you had a script, I think you could do it. That'd be funny.
Really funny. Tina did not get a hot tub, but she did get.
I got these beautiful earrings.
And
I got a Australian tree fern. I got a little orchid. I got
Dale. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, man.
Canada.
Pew pew pew. Doing a couple desk pops.
I got some Carolina jasmine vine that's already blooming, and it's yellow flowers. Smells amazing. I got a neon pothos and a little moss ball. Is that it? And
we have a place to go to.
And we're going somewhere today as well, an apothecary.
Well, hold on. Are we going to be able to go?
Today might not work. It's complicated. I have to meet with Steph to get over some business stuff.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
First thing Wednesday?
I guess so.
Okay. First thing Wednesday, we're going to a really nice spot.
Today's weirdly busy. I have acupuncture at 1. Eric has an appointment at 11 and at 3. It's just I
have an Upper Park meeting at 11 my time, and then my first therapy
session. Yeah, I'm glad it's still alive. Those are pretty easy to keep alive for the most part, though I did have some die.
Hot Tub Fury, that'd be funny. Dale Sample, the Bergs are coming in, and for whatever reason, they're coming in sporadically. So the moment they go up, the moment they're selling.
Please hand me that green and white plant.
Variegated one?
Yeah. Wow, Eric knows the word variegated. This, I believe, is a pearl and jade pothos. I like this one a lot. It doesn't grow very fast. When I bought it, it looked about this big, except this is new. And I bought it in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 6 months ago?
Crazy.
Maybe 5 months ago. And I guess there's a couple new leaves, but it grows really slow, but it's really pretty. Pearl and jade pothos. Or it might be an Enjoy, but I'm not sure. They look really, really similar. Either way, I think it's really pretty. I like looking at it. It just grows really slowly. If you want a fast grower, Just a simple golden pothos is really pretty. Or I don't have much that's variegated in here. I really like my marble queen pothos, and that grows a little bit faster, but I can't really get it down right now. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Or a spider plant. See that thing right there? That one's not variegated necessarily, but it's white and green, which is really pretty, and that one's grown really quickly. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, I did want to shout out, since we have a video premiering at 10:30 with Paige Pierce. Dang, you should text her.
I will.
Maybe we can get her in the chat. That'd be fun. I got to see her yesterday. It was great. But I think we maybe had mentioned it prior, but Logan Hall in the chat is now part of Team Whale Pants editing team. So cool to be able to have the videos in the first place, to be able to do that. And we just love Logan. So having him on board helping us is just fantastic and has been going well. So hopefully that means more videos for you guys. I know we've taken a little bit of a break. But shout out to our boy Buddha, Dan, our editor for the last year. He got a job with the Disc Golf Pro Tour. So can we please get some fish in the chat for Dan? He's still doing our videos for us as well. But then he's going to be traveling and working with the Pro Tour, which is just so freaking cool. So congrats to Dan on that job. That's so awesome. And thanks for still helping us despite that upgrade. Yeah, I guess I have one thing I wanted to share with you guys. Bobby, you're cute.
I also went to the dentist yesterday, weirdly.
His teeth look amazing.
And it'd been way too long. I mean, the last time I got my teeth cleaned. You really want to tell people that? Yeah. It's just because I feel like informing people that if you don't go to the dentist often, do it. It was a little pricey to get everything
having
looked at.
Insurance is expensive.
But getting my teeth cleaned was insane. My teeth look way better than they ever have, but I had went 7 to 8 years without having.
You could look cuter.
Yeah, and I think there's something that we can learn, that it's important to take care of your teeth. So
I think Germ told us that once.
Also, having insurance is expensive. TJ, man,
That's
they're
true.
so good.
That is true.
That is so good.
Zach, we're gonna make an appointment for you, and just once we have money again, we're gonna make you go so that you're not in pain, because I don't like when you're in pain. It's not cool.
And getting a full set of teeth replaced is not cheap.
Very expensive. Like the cost of a house expensive. So, Zach, consider yourself called out.
Do it.
I wanted to share one thing with you that I don't know if we've promoted for Whale Sacks or not, but they are on the website that I'm excited about. We have Whale Sacks tote bags. So if you want to go grocery shopping and sport your Whale Sacks tote bags, or if you live by the beach, or if you go to the park often, whatever, there is a link. In theory, it should come through since it's our channel. But sorry. Yeah, so there's the link. They're really, really cute. At least go look at them. I think they're adorable. So if you are in the need for a tote, they are right there. And that is one of Steph's designs, Zach's fiance / one of my good friends. So yeah, I think it's really cool. It's cool.
Totally amazing.
Totally.
Well done, Jamie.
Product wise for Whale Sack stuff, we don't really have anything else that's new like this very second, but we do have some new patterns that are coming out. I don't have a spray bottle, but
yeah. Spout. No.
Duders. Good girl. Sorry. The cats are a little crazy. Oh my gosh, I need to add it to my list of crap to do.
What?
Looks like I never go on my website. I still have a Christmas notification on my site.
Yeah.
People probably don't think we exist, and that's why they haven't been buying anything for 2 months. I need a web manager. Okay, so yeah, we don't have a ton of new stuff right now, but we are kind of saving it for summer when we know people are shopping for whale sacks. So hopefully soon. I know it's not summer soon, but spring when people start playing disc golf again. But if you're just in the mood for shopping, we also have a couple grab bags left, which are super fun. Steph put those together. They have like a little whale sacks wax seal, which is so cool. And then we also have Steph and Tina's plant collection because we're trying to raise money for an Alba Monstera. You guys know about that. We might need to pull these Halloween babies down. And then we have some that are up and coming. Perhaps you have seen.
Why not just leave those up if they have a chance to sell?
Because we'll just put them back up next year.
But why take them down when they can sell all year?
Because you don't run the site and I do.
I'm saying more products on the site is good, right?
Anyways, that's basically it for plugging. But we have a couple new designs coming. Some robots that I designed, some dinosaur chicken nuggets that Steph designed, and we have some fun ones coming. So stay tuned. We haven't posted a lot of new designs lately, just because it's been slow. So no reason to hype something when no one's buying. All right. So what else, darling? What are you working on since you turned into Mega Man?
I mentioned, just focusing on my overall health. I'm picking up the disc golf strong workouts, keeping with the cardio, and yeah, getting my mental head right. We still have the entirety of the Building Bag series left to finish up, it's already been shot, so it's all about getting produced. Mid-ranges will be out next week, and hopefully following that, we will have another Is That Good the same week, that's kind of the plan for the schedule, along with both sets of fairway drivers and distance drivers to come shortly after that, and the Missy Gannon Thrasher. So we still have a lot of videos, which is awesome.
Pending.
Which is awesome because that allows us to continue to put out content throughout this time period and do all that stuff. Kevin Anderson. I do disc golf strong at home. I have bands that I work with here. Everything is doable at home. I have some weights, but I'm not using them at the moment because I'm building up towards that. So it's gonna be cool. Bergs are coming. Dynasties are coming. Also, the Glow Peatland alpacas are coming. Those are happening. Gonna be sweet.
When is all this? Do you know?
Soon. We're waiting on the stamp for the Peatland to get ordered, and then the discs start getting stamped up. So with that being said, which also what I really wanted to do with, because the stamp, it's a yeah. I wanted to get one that has orange, one that has purple, one that has red, and one that has blue. Do you know why? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
That'd be good to have a pair of each.
Oh. What you talking about, Jacob?
I don't know. Gaucho Grad. No, I didn't really jive with much else from Cast to Class. I tried the Grim X, but not much else. And nothing else was really kind of calling my name in the lineup. Everybody was talking about the Rico. But to me, the Rico, the Envy, the Alpaca, the Fierce are all kind of in the same slot. But right now, I'm really working with the Envy Penvy, the Alpaca, and the Fierce for that slot. And those 3 putters are kind of handling it in a different way. Zach Benson, those were very, very funny. Those were very, very funny. Make sure you go check out the Discord. There's a wonderful discussion tab that has amazing, funny stuff going on. Always. Tim Quartz, let's go with that. I like that as a way my hand got hurt. Nice, Jamie. Enjoy it, my friend. That Fallon's gonna fly great for you. Scott Weatherby, I think the earliest that I could potentially be back would be Texas State's, but it would be, I would know really like the Tuesday or Wednesday before the Tuesday or Wednesday before the event. So it kind of makes sense to not do that, and probably better off to hold off for another week or two, going to like maybe Music City or Tallahassee as my starting event before the Champions Cup. So, yeah. When it comes to cast class as well, just to touch back on it, like the overstable fairway slot, like the lots, like you're talking about, I already have figured out. I have a straight mid in the Pathfinder, and it's like, so they just weren't doing anything that could merit it taking over a spot. Like the Berg is its own disc, so I would 100% be hurting myself if I didn't throw the Berg. That's how I'm looking at it. The Berg, having the ability to bag the Berg when the rest of the field can't, I can realistically save a stroke a tournament by throwing the Berg where other people can't, and that will do really well in the long run. So that's why I was so happy and so hyped about the Berg. Gaucho, no roller disc. I could definitely do one where I compare rollers, but right now I'm rolling the Thought Space Athletics Mantra. It's fantastic. I had it in Ethereal with the mana rays, and that one was a little on the understable side, but it's like almost perfect. But then I got an Ethos, and I kind of like it a little more because it's a tick more stable, and I think it'll beat up better. Like I'll get a little longer out of it. How does the Berg compare to the Envy? Okay, that's a cool question because they have similar flight paths, but at one point the Berg just stops flying and falls straight down, and then the Envy goes way farther. So they're both pretty torque resistant. I feel like they're both, point and shoot discs. What I'm using to better compare is right now, Envy and Alpaca are very, very similar throwing putters, where the Alpaca is used for touch, used for power, used for just about everything. But whenever I want to go farther than an Alpaca, I'll go to an Envy. So I'm not having to overthrow an Alpaca. So the Envy works in this place where if I think distance will be an issue where I might not get there, I'll just throw the Envy. Or if I think a mid-range is too far or those kinds of things. It's this perfect bridge between putter to mid-range. The Envy just goes that much farther. Then going, so you see where those two land. The Fierce is in a spot where I have a disc immediately in my bag that I can throw straight and get some late turn and or do these hyzer flip stuff and just have a hyzer flip disc and or a really long turnover disc. So instead of beating up an Alpaca, I just rock the Fierce right away. So I have 3 putters and I'll be cycling through those, which will be awesome. The Berg, again, fits its own slot where it's really kind of point and shoot on the approaches, but I could throw it really hard and it won't get there. And or won't go long or won't find OB or anything like that. So it's pretty fantastic. Keep it going, exactly. It's insane how the bird hits the ground. It's kind of nuts.
Signature series
Plant for
tour plant.
what's your tour plant for next year?
I don't know what that means.
You don't have a signature series plant for next year? For this year?
I don't have anyone that can mass produce plants for me.
That would be really
They
funny.
take a long time.
Got
to
30
grow.
minutes, and then the page Pierce is that good is dropping.
We can talk about Furies in a second. Let me finish this email. Yes,
Cool.
I'm working right now. I'm really sorry. But it's importante. Es importante.
Oh, Dale, I've felt an aura. I have one, but I just didn't throw it. It's good. I mean, I don't think there's much of a difference between those plastics. State drivers, Animus haven't thrown. Votum, love it. It's in my bag. Using an ethos. Mantra, rolling it. Amazing. Also an ethos. Do you have an overstable utility disc like a Captain's Raptor or a Tilt? Currently, I was planning on, my Captain's Raptors came in right after this Mega Man injury, or Mega Man surgery. I didn't have surgery. Mega Man modification. So I've been using a Metal Flake Glow Scepter that is really overstable, and the RPM Kotare, which is kind of like a Tilt, but it flies more like the Metal Flake Maxes that I used to remember. So it's just like a fast, overstable disc, which is super unique. But I could see myself putting use with the Captain's Raptor, which I cannot wait. Next Friday, we'll be dropping the Yulibari Captain's Raptor video. So stay tuned for that. We'll premiere it on the YouTube. So yeah, it's well worth it. Catching up on comments here. Sorry, guys. Tina will never overtake my demo totals.
Probably not.
Dale, I have not tried the new Animus. Oh, I have thrown the Synapse. I've thrown it in both Ethereal and Dan Hambley.
Good morning. Thanks.
I will bag of fears. I will give it away right now. So the slab was interesting in that I wasn't sure. So who the Synapse in Ethereal and Ethos, and it flies like a 12-speed Wraith to me, or a 12-speed boss. So it's not, to me, it's, people will say, oh, that's just a destroyer. It's different. It's different from a destroyer or an emperor. It's just different enough that I can't fully understand why it's different. But the Synapse is super good. It has a really good chance of coming in and out of my bag, where I think it'll be a little bit more where my destroyers right now are a little bit just super beefy, and my emperors are crazy bombers. What I could see the Synapse being a little bit better for control distance shots, where it might be easier to control the distance without like, oh cool, the destroyer emperor glide just kicks in and now I'm 50 long. It might be a little bit easier for that because it's not super overstable, but I just don't think it has that like when I throw an emperor good, it like hits this second, like this next gear and just kind of keeps flying sometimes. So like whenever you have distance shots, it's amazing, but when you need to control the distance, it can be weird. So I'm definitely working a little bit more on comparing those two. Slab was okay. Slab wasn't as overstable as I expected. I felt like my Metal Flake Glow Scepter was more overstable. I felt like the Kotari was more overstable. And if I'm throwing an 11-speed disc that's like a Metal Flake Max, I need it to be kind of wildly overstable. I have not thrown the goat yet. I haven't even felt it, but I've heard good things. And, hats off to Mint and Des Redding. It's very, very cool to see that kind of support. I also saw that they helped out and are getting Stephanie Vincent a little bit of help to get on the road, which is amazing. So very, very cool. Yeah, my thoughts on the Synapse would be 12, 5, -1, 2.5, something in that range. Seems about it. Hey, Thought Space Athletics, what's up?
I thought I saw him in here.
Yeah, let's go. No reason to bag a tilt. Honestly, I could see myself needing it, but I honestly could use a Kotare or a Scepter or a Cap Wrap if I need it for any of that. So. It's just crushing work over here.
Sorry.
So I guess this is a perfect time to ask you, friends, when it comes to doing a disc with Thought Space, since they're here, I'd love the feedback on whether you would you rather see Glow Pathfinders or Ethos Pathfinders? And I ask because currently I am really, really jamming and loving the Ethos Pathfinder as like the mid that I think is going to be the one that I want to keep throwing. But I want to put out a really cool Pathfinder that everyone will love. Why not both? So I'm in that place where I think either will be great for the series we're doing, and either will do well to help promote it. But I feel like for me, feel like Ethos is it. Ethos is absolutely amazing, but I also want to see what everybody else feels. Reese, it is. Ethos is more like the translucent plastic, and ethereal is more like the shiny. I would call it star plastic, if you will, if we're going to use a reference. I feel like Ethos is really cool because you can get the colors. They can do the metal flaking, so some will be really nice. Gaucho, the first jersey is almost done. We are working on just a couple final touches, and I will tell you, the first one we're doing, super nerdy, really nerdy, but it pays homage to A-Rock. It pays homage to all that stuff, and I cannot thank Thought Space enough for kind of helping make that happen. It's still going to look really cool, but we will definitely be doing more jerseys that'll be not as nerdy, but will still stay true to the style. Not that nerdy. It's just if you know, like that kind of thing. So there's a couple cool things that we put in there just to make it fun.
It's pretty nerdy.
Dan Hambley, this is a Mega Man.
What's that thing on your arm?
This is a Mega Man gun. Fior the Hjord. Or Hjordio. Yeah, so that's cool. I've seen a lot of people say Ethos. I saw some Glow. So maybe I just need to put out a poll online. Maybe I'll go to the Thought Space page and ask there. And we'll see. I'll take that into account. Aaron and I have been talking a lot about it because I don't necessarily think the Buster Cannon. Yes. I don't think either is wrong. I think that's the coolest part. I think the best part about all of this is that Glow and Ethos would both be great. So it's all interesting because it's all very interesting. I appreciate the feedback. Guardian, you and Zach Benson have that in common. The Praxis is super good watching him throw it. Again, if I didn't already have like Alpacas, Envies, and Fierce, I would have put a Praxis in. I think the Praxis actually it's been beating up to be kind of more like a Fierce. But I know the goal was it to be a lot straighter. Oh, Thought Space, I couldn't agree more. Just keep the awesome flowing. What slot or mold am I least attached to in my bag? I would probably put that at the 10-speed fairway driver slot. And I'd probably say right now that's being filled by the Onyx. It's a shot that I haven't used with my time at this at Dynamic. I did not have a disc in that slot. I just threw like a beat up enforcer, or I powered up on an Evader or an Explorer to do the same thing. So I'd say that's the least attached to a slot that I am, because I don't know if I'm going to throw it, but I'm going to have it in the bag always. So, but that kind of leads me to wanting to try an Animus to see how it compares. I know it's like more like an 11 speed. Puts me in a place that there might be even more stuff on the way that I want to try out as well. So I don't know. Support code. I don't know. For ClassSpace.
You still here? He's here.
Hopefully, but
maybe.
Who knows? They're already doing a lot to support me, so I feel great.
But there is a Neo support code on Team Whale Sex.
Killer Whale Oakley.
Killer Whale Oakley.
Go there, save a little bit of money, and help fund the tour.
Shirts,
help fund the Buster Cannon. Another really cool thing. I might have mentioned this before, but one part of what I've worked out as a part of the deal, not really like I'm doing this out on my own, but ThoughtSpace is helping support it, is with ThoughtSpace, we plan on doing, just to give a hint, we're planning on doing endangered species as the theme for the stamps.
Do you know when that is?
We're working on it. We just had to get the other stuff first.
So exciting.
So
I can't wait for
what
those.
we're going to do is a part of the theme for the stamps is I'm going to take $1 from every disc we sell that is through ThoughtSpace with the Eric Oakley stamp on it. We're going to do that I'm going to put $1 towards wildlife preservation to protect endangered species. So that's something that's going to be really, really cool. Upper Park, yeah, Oakley 10. So, but that was something that, Aaron and his team were all about, and it ended up being this really cool thing. I think there's already a company that's out there doing it. I think it's Wild Discs. But for me, it was like, I didn't know that, and I already made the idea, but I'd love to see that another company's doing it, which is so, so cool. So I'm excited to be able to make that happen. Derek McKee, Dynasties are coming out on the 24th. They'll be available. You better be ready for them. They look incredible. The stamp was done by ThoughtSpace. They absolutely killed it. So we're starting our own EO Jurassic Park. I love it. Hey, High Roller Disc. Nice, man. You're going to love the Rebel. So another cool thing is there might be a little bit of a theme to any of the stamps that I do, and ThoughtSpace is involved with any part of the stamping. We're going to try and keep the theme, which if you've seen the Dynasty stamp, we're going to stick with that, and we're going to roll that into even more of the stamps that are going to be coming out this year, which is just going to make them really cool. So they're going to be kind of a collection, if you will. You're going to want to try and grab one of each because there will be a theme that works. I would imagine mantras are definitely on the way, Elliot, for sure. Yeah, Champions of Kamigawa. That was part of the inspiration. So yeah, and honestly, I hats off to Aaron and his crew, because I have found that I thought I was not very particular, and in working with such an amazing stamp designer that can make amazing things happen, I am way more particular than I was, because they can do everything, which is, I think, is so amazing, is that when an idea happens, we can bounce these ideas and it just has this wonderful natural progression, and they're just so good at making it work. So what's up, Jesse Weaver? Oh. I cannot wait.
My tummy.
Is that your stomach?
That was my tummy.
Oh, also yesterday we made our second batch of this red pepper pasta sauce. Reese Howell, let's go.
Woo! Okay, what does that say? If I went full nerd with my jersey, I'd go with Thundercats theme. I'm not ashamed.
That's awesome, man.
That's cute.
I love it. Yeah, like I said, I might, depending on where we're at, I might be able to tease it into the Discord. So make sure you're part of the Discord. Awesome. So there's a reason when the whole conversation came to working with Thought Space, I had seen their stuff. I had the first disc I picked up was an Ethos Pathfinder with the snake eagle stamp on it, and it legitimately, I was just kept looking at the stamp and kept feeling the disc and kept just like, this is just so cool. It's amazing. And I'd seen their clothing. I know that Eagle and Simon were working with them. It just was like, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Just there's no reason not to. So I feel very fortunate to be a representative for them. Their team is heading in such a great direction, with Matt and Wads, myself, Zoe, and so many more that they're looking to kind of build and just kind of keep growing, which is just so awesome. And I think another part of my favorite thing is that I think their stamps are going to change the way disc golf companies start to stamp their discs and start to work on their discs. Because if you can't keep up with a product, because if you go and look at a shop and you look at a traditional stock stamp from another company and it's next to a Thought Space Athletics disc that is pure art, you're going to choose the art more than that. And you see that the price points are the same or close enough to each other. You take something that looks cooler. And I think that that's taking things into the next direction. So, yeah. How are you? Welcome back.
Sorry, we got a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, I pretty much haven't worked for a week. I'm not trying to brag. It actually really stresses me out. So there's just a lot of things to catch up on and a couple problem solving things that kind of just work themselves out, but it's still delicate. And trying to get commercial stuff together, trying to communicate with the Pro Tour, trying to get these. Well, if I can take over the show for a second.
Go for it. Zach Vincent made an absolute pure gem of a post, so it was really funny. So there is, hey, congratulations, Aaron. That's a big deal. Seriously, that's a big deal. I've obviously worked a little bit here and there, but yeah, it just stresses me out not making progress. So we are working on something cool for our players. We have all of these touring disc golfers, and although we do custom whale sacks for them every year, you've probably noticed, maybe if you've been following whale sacks, that sometimes our players' whale sacks are sold on our website. Sometimes they're not. And so we always give our players the option to sell them in person if they have the ability to vend, or if they even want to vend or have the space to carry them on tour to sell them in person. They can usually make more money that way. We have a lot of expenses and overhead that they're not going to have. We have fees and shipping, and there's so many fees. And so they get a bigger cut if they just sell them in person. So this year we are making something cool for everybody. And so everyone will have their custom whale sacks that'll have Eric's logo, or Loch Ness Eric, or Is That Good Eric, or whatever that looks like. Everybody can have their own designs. So then this year we're doing those again, but we are also doing a signature series where every player will order smaller quantities. We'll buy and make smaller quantities. We'll have a signature whale sack that will be available on the website at all times. So generally with the custom whales, we do them once, maybe twice during the year based on how they sell. This will be a completely different design. Everyone's will be kind of similar with different colors, and then have their signature on it. So you can have an Eric Oakley signature whale sack. You can have Cynthia, you can have Kyle. So it's for our tour players.
to have something on the website at all times that people can buy and support our players. I know, she's cute.
She's on the ledge.
She's laying on the ledge. Anyway, so I'm working on those. Erica is awesome and put together everybody's, so I'm just tweaking just a couple of them to make them pop a little bit more, and just make sure that people are going to want to order them. So that's the whale sacks thing. But what I needed to talk to you about, and those of you that are in our Discord, I've already gotten some responses, but for the Dynamic Disc Open this year, I have
The Dito?
hybrid Furies. So I'm super excited. I believe we did hopefully bluey teal. We all love bluey teal. That was the most popular.
What color? Is this
trespass.
Crayola color?
That was the most popular trespass color that we did last year. Those all sold immediately. Granted, we didn't have as many.
What?
And then we still had like oranges and yellows, I think.
Pinks.
And pinks, yeah. So we got a bunch of colors last year.
Mm-hmm.
This year they said I could only do 2 colors, but that's okay. I'm hoping it's bluey teal. It might only be blue. And then we're just doing white so that people can dye them and you can do whatever you want with them. You can color on them, whatever. So, yeah, they are hybrid Furies. Yeah, would you? Even for me?
Yeah.
What if I'm not on tour?
Doesn't matter.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. We should.
Oh,
that would be dumb
he
to not
loves
do a Is That Good with Tina Oakley Furies.
Yay! It's not that I don't like orange. It was just such a limited.
Hey, that's why you get a white one and have it dyed orange.
Yeah. That's why we did white, so that other people could make them whatever color they want. But anyway, so we're doing that, and I need some stamp ideas kind of quick. We did the fish felons last year, 4 different stamps, and I kind of want to do the same because there's a lot of discs. Well, more than we're used to purchasing. And I need some ideas. I like plants, but not everybody likes plants. One thought was that we could do like a geometric version of plants because that's a little bit of everything. We did that Geo Sunflower for my Vandals, which was popular.
Yeah.
And looked cool, so we could maybe.
Evaders, you mean?
Oh, it was Evaders last year. Yeah, Vandals.
I was gonna say either that or you do like the Street Fighter or whatever thing that's like KO, and then you just put TKO and those like big kind of like anime lettering as a total knockout.
All right, but it needs to be 4 stamps.
4 stamps?
Well, I want it to be more than 1 stamp for that many discs.
Oh, okay.
So we did the fish felons last year to create a different.
I think you should do geometric plants, and you pick 4 plants. That's
Geo plants. I had another idea, and then you started talking.
I think geo plants is great.
It could be 4 things that are unrelated.
I don't know.
It could be food.
I think keeping it as a series.
It could be cats. People like cats. Then again, people don't like cats.
Geo kitties, geo plants. Tina in a Rocket League octane. We gotta figure out. We got 7 minutes until Paige Pierce video drops.
Thought space. What ties together really well? Let me roll up here. Oh, the plants and geometric. Yeah, I agree. I think that would be really cool.
That's the thing, is you can pick 4 really cool looking plants, and I feel like this stamp would look great.
Yeah, so if you have any other ideas that you come up with, they are Furies, so we could do something related to that, but I'm not super interested in making it this niche-y thing.
The Fury doesn't really have like a tangible thing, right?
Anger, which does not resonate with me.
But dropped in 7 minutes. The Is That Good series, the very first episode is dropping at 10:30 at Central Time. So we will post about it here. It's premiering. We're gonna run it, and it's gonna be awesome.
I like that idea. I just don't know how we do multiples. Which, granted, they don't need to be related, but I would like that.
What?
Right. I should probably tell you, huh?
Yeah.
You just said with a sprout or a plant instead of a water spout.
Out of the whale.
Yeah, like that would be a plant or like a flower or something.
That could be fun.
That could be cute. That's like one stamp.
But that could be all the stamps, and it's the flower is what changes.
Flowers different on each one, but it's too small. So like.
Maybe.
Anyways, yeah. If you guys have any ideas, please shoot me a message on Facebook or Discord. And
could you pull up the?
Thanks for your input. I already have a bunch of ideas, so I appreciate that.
Could you pull up the premiere and share it in here into the chat? Dale Semple's onto something. There's only 22 likes. That doesn't seem right.
What? Oh, on the video?
With 69 people in, it doesn't. Those
Furies
numbers
are
don't
in
matter.
Greek mythology. Okay, I could look that up.
Yeah. You want to go pull up that thing?
Tina's hot tub fund.
Ooh,
I don't know if I'm getting a hot tub. It's been a while.
Al Baru comes out with a really cool thing. One gigantic stamp cut into 4 different ones, and then you have to get all 4 to complete the full picture.
Say that again.
Each stamp kind of pulls themselves together. So if you have all 4, it makes one cool image, but they're all each individual really cool images.
But the way this print, you can't really like put them together.
We could find a way.
I don't know.
We could work with discs and
I
see how
think
we make
maybe
that
I
work.
just don't understand, but that's okay.
No, I like the option. It might be difficult to
Also,
execute, but I
quite
love that.
distracted.
Did you find that?
Geocat in a hot tub.
Make sure you guys go click on that link. We are going live here, over there. Tina doesn't have a clock on her computer because she hides her bottom bar, which I don't understand. You crazy girl. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. So you can go there just to.
But with this, it has been, admittedly, it's been a while since I watched Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Forgive me. Oh, that's so funny. Eric got this for Valentine's Day.
Magikarp.
Do you like it?
I do.
Be honest.
I do.
We're on live TV.
I do like it.
It just doesn't match your other ones.
Mm-hmm. That'd be the only part.
Turns out finding a plushie Magikarp is difficult. I ordered one and it got canceled, and the rest that I found were like $45, which I'm sorry I won't spend on a stuffed animal for you. Okay. Oh, that's not true. The $20 ones are a foot long. They're this big. You don't need that on your dashboard.
No,
They're for his dashboard, so I was looking for like a 4 or 5 inch, maybe 6 inches max.
This one.
That's a 5 inch.
Yeah.
Where is it coming from?
Probably China.
That's the issue too.
I got
If you order from China, it won't show up because
the Polyrath I got from China was from China, and it was shipped in a lunch bag, a paper lunch bag. Not kidding.
which is why I won't do it.
Why not?
Also,
It got
shipping
here.
right now sucks, and things literally just disappear in the mail, and I wasn't gonna deal with that.
Yeah, like I think the thing that I ordered, part of what I ordered, it's really
You said
cute.
you didn't even get an email about it. That
Yeah.
means you didn't order it.
I don't know. I have to go check my charges.
This is how our
Either way,
banter goes.
Joe, I don't think I'm going to Texas, so
I thought we might go to Waco.
maybe.
I'd like to go
You can go.
by myself.
Sure. I just have other things that I want to focus on.
Yeah, but what if I was going on tour and you broke your hand and then you would just stay home?
To hang out with you and make sure we
You
got
would
work
come out
done
with
here.
me, right?
Yeah, I would make sure we got work done
If
here.
I went out on tour.
Maybe. Either way, we'll see. Josh Crow, I don't know why. That's kind of weird.
Is there only a few?
I think that like Eagle's not playing it, and a couple other players might not be playing it. I mean, I'm out, but I was going to play it.
Yeah.
All right, 1 minute. We need to head over there.
1 minute. So we're gonna end our stream here. Pretty please
Thank
go
you,
to
everybody.
this link, and we'll be in the chat
Neil
hanging out
Vickers
with
not
you while
good.
we watch Paige's video. Did she respond?
I think she might be tuning in. She has a meeting that's happening right now. So she's gonna try and drop in.
Hopefully, we'll see Paige over there too. She's only a couple blocks away.
Awesome.
All right, love y'all.
Amazing.
Thanks for being here as always. You guys are awesome.
You guys kill it. We're very thankful and we love you all.
Bye.
Bye.